So here we are now in the month of August. It's the month of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And we're about to raise yet another flag. You know, these folks in the area are going to start asking you guys, what do you keep raising these flags for? And so you have to know what to answer. Perhaps you can just say this, that when the cross of Christ went up into the air, our Lord prophesied that if I be lifted up, I will draw all things to myself. And you know, the same thing could be said about the mother as about the son, that if she be lifted up, she will draw all things to herself. And so today you lift up the flag which bears the image of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. This is God's mother, and it is for the single purpose of showing the world, showing our country, showing your town, your city, that it has a mother. That yes, it has a mother who loves them, but also a mother who is concerned. Mothers are worried all the time. It doesn't matter how old their children are. Mothers never stop worrying. And what is the single thing that Blessed Mother is worried about? She's worried about our salvation. She does not want us to go to hell. She does not want us to die in the state of mortal sin. And so as this flag at the heart of God's mother goes up, it is a reminder for us, the children of God, children by baptism, who have been brought into the Catholic Church, who have been nourished by our Holy Mother Church from the baptismal font. Here we are, the children of the church, and we have to keep turning to her. Yes, we are the children of Mary. And so that's what this flag means. We also see next to it flying the American flag, Old Glory. And we're reminded that Our Lady is the patroness of the Americas. Yes, this country is dedicated to her Immaculate Conception. The Catholic faith has been planted here through the tireless effort of missionary priests and nuns over the years. If you go just south of Walton here to Bardstown, Kentucky, you'll see the evidence of that missionary work with so many monasteries, convents, and churches. And if you go to the West Coast, to California, you'll see the 21 missions founded and established by the missionary priests, namely St. Junipero Serra. And if you go to the East Coast, you'll see the work of the Daughters of Charity. And they started the first Catholic schools there in Maryland under St. Elizabeth Ann Seton. And so we see that this country, the faith has been spread all over. And that means that God's mother loves it because she sees the faith of her son in these lands. So that is what this flag reminds us of. That's what it represents. Now I want you to think too of how many men through the centuries, how many soldiers, how many warriors have died for a flag, for their country's flag. And I'm telling you, if you're going to die for anything, you want to die for the faith. You want to shed your blood and give everything you got for the faith of our Lord Jesus Christ. And if you say that you would do it for him, well, then you should also equally do it for his mother. Yes, this is why we Catholics cling to our rosaries. We love our scapulars. We believe in the power of the miraculous medal and so many other sacramentals. It is why at Fatima, we're obeying the message of Our Lady. She told us to consecrate the first Saturdays of the month, to go to Mass, to make reparation, to go to confession, to spend time with her, meditating with her. And she said that if the world is consecrated to my Immaculate Heart, that there would be peace. This is the age of Mary that we live in. And that's what this flag today represents. And in conclusion, I say this. Sister Lucy at Fatima, later on after the apparition, she said in a letter, she said that Satan was entering into his final battle with the Virgin, meaning that he was letting every bit of his forces out of hell at this pivotal moment in time. And you know what we say to that? Little does the devil know what's waiting for him. Because we know the prophecy in the book of Genesis that she shall crush his head and that he will lie in wait for her heel. And so we now think of what St. John caught a glimpse of in the book of the Apocalypse, Yes, it was the woman standing on the moon, clothed with the sun, crowned with 12 stars upon her head. Always remember that in the end, her Immaculate Heart will triumph. God bless you all, and keep up the good work in Walton.